Hi everyone, Vita's a Fleeting back with another deck review. This one's one that I was hoping I could have done a couple of months ago, but it took forever for me to get. But, let's get on with it. This is from Rory Rizzo on Kickstarter, Mandrake Playing Card Company, as it says. It is the Ombre Oscure Francese deck. Francese. Or Francese. I guess it is. Francese. Um, so the front, it says Mandrake Playing Card Company on the top, Francese Ombre Oscure on the bottom, and you see a kind of a flowery symbol here in the center with the Italian flag colors, green, white, and red. And then the Francese has the France colors, the blue, the white, and the red. And it's basically an Italian style deck with kind of French style faces as well. It's kind of a combination of the both. That's the idea. It says Napolitan Briscola cards on one side with a couple of stars. Top, sorry, the other side, not the top. Yeah, the other side says Carta da Briscola Napolitan, in Italian, I guess. And again, the stars. Oops, oh crap. Not having a good day. Top says Ombre Oscure Francese. The bottom, 54 cards of Scopa and Briscola rules, designed in the USA. MandrakeCards.com. I'm not sure if they have any for sale on the website, but you can check it out. There is a smartphone smart scan thing here. I tried scanning it. It didn't do a damn thing, so I don't know why. Whatever. The back shows you half of the face, half of the backs. And you can see it's got French indexes and European style, Italian style seats. No seal. Printed by MPC, I do believe. Nothing on the flaps. Let's get on with the cards. So first of all, you get one that has the rules. It says Briscola rules on one side. You only need 40 cards, so you have to take some out of the deck. The other side, Scopa rules, and these are Italian games. Then you get another card. It's just kind of an advertising card. Just got that same flower that you see on the front of the tuck case with the Italian flag colors. Double-sided, I don't know why. I would have just had the rules, 2 rule cards instead of 1 rule card and 1 kind of just a waste card. But that's just me. The Joker's kind of interesting. This card's got black faces, as you can see. It says Joker in the corners. You get some kind of a weird figure with leaves and fruits coming out of her head, and she's naked, and kind of strange. The back design, you get a silhouette of that same figure. Basically some arrows kind of making an X. And just all sorts of other little minor details and leaves. It's okay, I don't really know. I mean, it's not a bad matte design, but there's a lot of other designs that are a lot nicer, obviously. It could use just a little more detail or something, I don't know. The other Joker is identical, except it also has flowers in the corners, as you can see. Then you get to the Ace of Spades. Spades and clubs in this deck have white lettering and numbering with black pips with white borders. And you'll see that the cards have, instead of having the standard spades, clubs, hearts, and diamonds pips, they have Italian or European style ones. I don't know if this is upside down or not, but it's basically swords for the spades. It has the swords on there. Pretty nice. And there's also a snake on there for some reason. Oops. Pretty cool though. The Ace of Hearts is the Ace of Cups. For face on the cup. And Hearts and Diamonds have red indexes with white lettering and numbering as well. Ace of Clubs actually has a club and it's got leaves on it. Pretty interesting. And the diamonds have, well, they're basically the coins. And this one's got a 2-headed eagle or bird on there. That same girl on there, and this one actually says Mandrake Playing Card Company because they decided to make the Ace of Diamonds the ace for this deck instead of the Ace of Spades. The Ace of Diamonds is the important one, I guess. Court cards, pretty interesting. For some reason, they got men for queens. Don't ask me why, but there's some similarities. There are the kings. You see, they have those same suits here. The coins, jack of coins. I'll say one thing. I'm not a big fan of this font, this lettering for the Q. It just looks more like a 2 if you don't look carefully. So it's a little bit confusing. All the color is just white, black and white. Then we get to the number cards. You'll see spades got swords on them. Hearts got cups. Clubs have clubs. And the diamonds have coins. And there's another special card, the 4, which has Mandrake and PCC on there, as well as this sealed and, arrow is a symbol, like a coat of arms. And look at that, these ones got faces in them. And that's that. And, different cards have different images within them as well. Some of them got stuff like that on there. Some of them was just clubs or coins. But that's that. And again, that writing on that 4 is a European style. It's a European thing. They do that on, like if you get like a deck of cards from Fournier playing cards or Piatnik or Anglo, you'll probably see that one of the 4s has some writing on there. Company logo, whatever. I don't know why they do that, but they do. Maybe it's because they don't use the aces for some games. I don't really know, unfortunately. So anyways, these are, like I said, printed by MPC. I'll put these back in the deck, and then I'll find them for you. No, that's another day. A bit of an embossed linen type finish and stock. Handle's pretty good. As far as the back design is concerned, like I said, it's fine. It's a decent back design. There's definitely some improvements. The original one had a lot more black space to it. And I said, hey, make it bigger, fill in the space. And they did that. I think they added in these borders, and it looks a lot better than the original one, that's for sure. So I'll say, it's not bad. Could be better. I'll say 3 3/4 out of 5. Maybe even 3.5 out of 5. The faces, pretty good. A little more color would have been nice. But it is pretty easy to identify, the hearts and the diamonds, as you can see. The index is maybe a little bit too big as well, because it makes it harder to see the cards when you spread them out. And I wasn't crazy about the Qs on the queens. But I do like everything, and I like that it's European style, or, Italian style, Spanish style suits. That's kind of what attracted me to it in the first place. There's not too many decks that are like that out there with, standard courts and European courts. So I figured, what the heck. So for the faces, I'll say 4 out of 5. I think is reasonable. Handling wise, it actually handles pretty good considering it's make playing cards. I shouldn't say that considering it's make playing cards, because they're actually pretty good now, quality wise. So I'll say 4.5 out of 5. Overall, I'll say a good solid 4, maybe even 4 1/4 out of 5. 4 out of 5 is good. It's a 4 out of 5 deck. It's pretty good. It's definitely good if you're into these Italian games, or want Italian or Spanish style suits. I'm not sure how many are available and or where you can find them if you really want them. There was also, I should mention, a second deck which was just European style. It did not have the American French suits on there. It was just Spanish suits, and I believe it maybe only had the 40 cards made for Italian games. The Scopa deck. And actually, that was the initial project that they had. Roy Rizzo initially launched a project on Kickstarter just with the Sculptor deck with 40 cards, and it didn't turn out so well. I said, you know what? Not that many people are interested in a deck like that on Kickstarter. You need to make it a poker deck. That's what people are looking for. He understood. He did. And that's that. There was a stretch goal for a white deck as well. Unfortunately, did not hit it. But anyways, they barely did not hit it. That is that. Don't know where you can get them, but you can check out the website, mandrakecards.com. Don't forget to check out collectibleplayingcards.com, where you can use the code VITOSAFE32, and you should use it to get 10% off your order. Comment, rate, subscribe, let me know what you think. See you next time. Thanks for watching.